Hello, this is Mr. Green. Now that you've finished your black and white drawings, and this one is just about complete, the next thing that we're going to do is be working in colour. Now there's a selection of images for you to choose from, some more challenging than others. I would say these ones, that one there, and that one are probably two of the most challenging, unless you were to just choose one object out of them. The crab's quite difficult, the croissant is quite tricky too, and the easier ones are the gummy bear, the pepper and the Haribo cherries. I'm going to be working on the Haribo cherries. I think that's a medium one to do. And I'm going to do it straight in my book. You might choose to do it on paper, so you can cut it out and stick it onto your double page afterwards, or you can do it straight in your book, it's up to you. Just check that you can see that. Yes, you can. Right, so just like a pencil drawing, you start with a sharp pencil, sketch out the basic shapes very lightly, and you can see that is more or less a triangle. And a tip if you're watching this video is you might want to watch it on double speed. If you click on the little cog and change the speed to 2 times, or you might want to just keep skipping forward. And another thing you can do is pause till you get to this stage, and then you can press play again so that you're kind of working at the same rate as me. Right, so the basic shape, and then you want to adjust it until it's looking quite accurate. I'm looking at the hole in the centre of the sweet there. And I always start off with straight lines and then put the curves in afterwards. Right, I'll put that round there. And then they need to come together a bit more. I'll just move this up so you can see it. There we go, I'm happy with that for demonstration purposes. Otherwise this video will be 10 years long. Right, that's where there's a bit of a dark patch there. There's a dark patch here, so I'm just marking these in to show me where I'm going to shade, guidelines if you like. And just like the pencil drawing, you need to work out the bits that you're going to leave white and make sure you don't put any colour on them, and look at where it's darker. So I'm just marking in some highlights. There's going to be some highlights there, highlights around here and here. It's a reminder as much of anything, these little marks. Right, that's about enough to start getting some colour on. Now, rather than thinking about which colour these objects are, you need to look at which coloured ink is on the paper. So on here, you've got yellow, green, like a black colour and a dark green. You could even put a bit of blue in, because blue will darken green. And I'll just show you how I would begin. Right, so it's always intimidating working with a blank piece of paper. So if you think, I'm just going to mark in where the medium colours are, that's where the dark green is. I'm not pressing too hard, so all of these scribbly lines will be smoothed out in the layers that follow, because you always build coloured pencil up in layers. Right, so that's kind of a map. You've got the light, the white, the black and the green, and you all know how to blend colours in because you did it on the title page. Right, this cherry area. Now, I haven't got that red, but you can mix coloured pencils. So first of all, I'll put a bit of pink on. Don't press too hard, because once you've pressed hard and made the paper shiny, you won't be able to add any more layers. See, there's plenty of white showing through there. So there's a bit of pink, bit of red. And the important thing is you get the light and dark in the right places. It's not actually that important that you get the right colour. It's not crucial anyway. Right, there's a highlight here and there's a dark area. Put a bit of the purple. And you might find that this purple, it looks a bit of a pinky colour, won't be much darker than your red. So another good way of darkening red is to add the dark blue. So I'll put the dark blue there, and you'll see at first it'll look really blue. Obviously, because it is blue. And then we'll put the red on top of it, and you'll get a dark red. You can see the blue disappears, and you get a darker shade of red in its place. Now, that looks really messy, it looks very simple, but actually that's the foundation for the rest of your drawing. If you can do that, you can easily smooth all of those colours into each other. So I'm going around the edge in this direction now, like you did on your title page. That's why we did that, to give you some of the skills that you'll use later. And we're copying from photographs at the moment. It's a good way to learn. And then later on in this project, you'll be working from real objects. So you can apply those skills to the real thing if you like. There are plenty of artists who only work from photos, but it is good to work from real objects sometimes. So you can see I keep changing the colour all the time. And now in this area, the paper's starting to get shiny. There's no little white dot showing through anymore. So if I'm not careful, I won't be able to change that colour anymore. I'm actually using a bit of artistic license. And all these little dots here, I'm only going to put them here in this area and that area. Because if I try to do it exactly the same as this artwork, and it is a piece of artwork, it's not a photograph, it will take forever. Right, see the tones are starting to build up. Probably just make sure I fade it out, otherwise there'll be a hard edge that shows through. Don't need so much white there. Back to the red. And you can see the colours building up there. I'll do a little bit of the green to show you how that's done. Turning it round this way so that my wrist will naturally go in the direction I want it to. We'll smooth this edge off. Blend it into there. And I'm pressing quite hard here, and then I'm getting more gentle as I come across to here. Black. Put the black on top of the green, but not too hard. Blending it in. And then I'm blending if you blend the black into the light green, you'll get a grey area. We don't really want grey. You see there. So I'll just cover that area up. I'll go black, then I'll go dark green, then I'll go light green. So I'll just put a bit of dark green there. That's going to be the black. And this black, you can't really see where the green ends and the purple starts. That's because it's so dark, the black merges in with this purpley area. Right, so you need to do one in coloured pencil. You don't have to do everything that's in the picture if there are multiple objects. You could do, like we did last time, one on coloured paper, and we'll do a watercolour one as well. But I will do another demonstration video of how to do the watercolour one after you've got the hang of this. And we're going to make a double page full of coloured still life studies. Go for the light green. I'm nearly finished this bit now. Remember to leave the white. Right, and that's how to do that section. I'm just going to do a little bit more to this, if you're still here. Just blend those colours into each other. Bit of the purpley colour. So you might not have realised that you can mix coloured pencils, but you definitely can. And then a bit of red. So I can press really hard with the red. It'll blend the colours into each other, but it won't make it too dark. And then I'll come back and when you see me in the lesson, I'll show you this picture. It'll be finished, and I'll have put all the little speckly bits on here where the Haribo sweet glistens in the light. I'll just show you the start of it there. Right, thank you.